Guys, we are here with Shaney from Keep Abreast, and I'm gonna get naked and she's gonna do a cast of my tits, okay? I thought I would bring you along for the ride. Unfortunately, we have to cover up the nipples. Ariel's gonna find some creative way on how to do that. But it's gonna be really fun, and what we're doing is we're doing a cast of my breasts, and then an artist, we don't know who yet, is gonna decorate the cast, and we're gonna auction it off to charity. And the money is gonna go to breast cancer. Research, right?
Prevention, education,
awareness, all the good stuff. Shaney's also gonna be on the podcast to educate everyone on how to check themselves, because I feel like I need tips on that. I mean, I squeeze my boobs a lot, but I feel like I need to be checking.
You can delegate it to Michael.
Yeah, can we delegate this? Michael.
Finally coming down off of all that hype. Got a fresh new sight, now really don't see ya. Nah. And you can call me late anytime you like.
It's like feels good. It's like kind of sexual.
Yeah.
Does everyone say that?
I mean, everyone says it feels good and it's relaxing.
It is. It actually is like kind of like a lymphatic drainage massage, if I'm being honest.
Right?
And I still have feelings in my nipples even after surgery, which is great.
So, yeah, you can feel me doing that.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yes, I'ma let you go.
I really want to know if we can do a cast on Michael's wiener.
No.
Next time.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
You should do one for prostate cancer and do his wiener.
You can't do that one. But have you heard of Cynthia Plastercaster?
No, what's that?
She is a famous woman in the 70s who casted like Jimi Hendrix and like all the rock
Their penises?
all the rock star wieners.
Love a penis cast.
Yeah. And her website is amazing. Actually, it has like all these penises on it, like shooting cum.
Amazing.
Yeah. Artsy.
It is artsy.
It is. It's pretty good.
So she's casting me up, feeling like Kate Winslet in Titanic. I can't breathe. But this is for a good cause, and that's exactly why we're here. You guys have to check out Keep Abreast on Instagram. You can see all the messaging. They've done casts for Pink and Gigi. Who else? I feel like you've done a lot of people.
Oh yeah, we've casted Katy Perry, like so many athletes, artists, musicians, surfers, painters, many, many, many women.
And tell us about how you had the idea to do this.
Well, I started Keep Abreast 18 years ago, and I wanted to create something artistic to raise awareness, and I was inspired by Frida Kahlo. She had worn a cast for many years because she had broken her spine in many places, her spinal column. And Frida had painted her cast, you know, from bed, those famous images, and it really inspired me of creating beauty through something, you know, so painful and so tragic. Where, you know, breast cancer is something that is serious and it happens to young women, but sometimes something really beautiful can come out of the experience.
And we are going to do a podcast about the importance of doing at-home self-checks. I feel like I'm guilty of not doing that enough, and I think that if I can use my platform to inspire women to check themselves in the shower, or have their husbands do it if they want to delegate it out, let's be honest here.
Or in bed, or on the couch.
Check my fucking tit while we're having sex, Michael. I don't ask for much. Multitask. You know how to do that? He's like the worst multitasker, so I don't think he could do that. I feel like he can't feel my tit and like check at the same time.
No, because it's, you know, one-track mind.
Yeah.
Like,
They're one-track mind.
One-track mind.
Yep. I'm like, take the trash out. I'm like, oh, can you hand me my water bottle? What?
But actually, over half the time, it's men that find the lump in their partner's breast.
Really?
Yeah, so men are paying attention. You know, a lot of times he's probably touching your boobs more than you are. So a lot of times men will be like, I mean, like how I am right now, right? I'm like doing the casting, but if something was there, like if I did this to you all the time, I would know, hey, that feels weird. There's something there. So guys participate. A lot of times they're the ones that are actually like, babe, what's up? That's weird. So they're paying attention.
That's good to know. I mean, I feel like I would be the first to discover a ball lump in Michael, so.
Exactly.
that I want it.
So this is the last step. We're all done. So now we have to take off the cast.
Ooh, it's very constricting. I have to like wiggle out of this. You're like Kate Winslet's mom in Titanic, adjusting my corset.
You know I am. Okay, so are you unstuck?
Kind of.
Wiggle more. No?
Does it hurt?
A little
You can
bit.
go like this.
I mean, it's like, I can handle pain, but it's.
Should we take it off?
Looks like you're having a baby. Doesn't she?
I like it.
What? Almost there.
Back is kind of stuck. I could just stick my finger.
Yeah, that works. Whatever you just did is like ripping the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
That's almost better than me wiggling out of it.
There we go. Okay, that side's free. This side should be free. Okay, you should be free everywhere.
Okay. Woo!
Okay, so put your hands above your head.
Okay. We're gonna do your balls next.
We better get a lot of casting.
All right, Shaney, introduce yourself to the audience. Give us your background.
I'm Shaney Jo, and I'm the founder of the Keep a Breast Foundation. Our mission is to empower young people around the world with breast health education and support. It's our 18th year. We're based here in Los Angeles, but we're doing work all over the world. We have affiliates in Europe. We're doing work in Mexico. We have some special projects in Africa right now, in Japan, Canada, many places. So we're really spreading this love for boobs and self-love and early detection all over the world. Nothing at that time, everything was really like walks or, pink ribbons, or everything seemed so old lady. It wasn't really my style, So I was like, well, I know how to do art shows. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a bunch of boobs, get all my friends together, get everyone naked, have a big party, like get the plaster out, cast all the boobs, have the artist paint them, do a show. And that's what we did. We raised money and we donated it to her, and it was really ever only just to be a one-time thing.
How can men help
Oh.
the situation? Because you were telling me a little bit about this earlier. What can they do?
I mean, men also can get breast cancer, so it's important that men know that they also are at risk. But a lot of times also it's the men that will detect the lump in their partner's breasts. So a lot of times we have our education booth and it's out at like surf events or music events, and couples are coming up and the guys are kind of like, oh, this isn't for me. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. Here's this educational information, read it, because a lot of times the men are like, hey babe, that wasn't there before. But when you're checking yourself, we want you to be checking from a place of love, so you're not looking for cancer. So it's important to just do your check on a every month basis to know what's normal for you. And then if you do find something, it could be like you could have, bulging, you could have itching, you could have rashes, you could actually really feel a hard lump. So there's so many different things that you could be feeling. But if you feel something that isn't normal for you, we want to encourage you to go to your doctor right away and get that checked out.
Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this booby photo shoot behind the scenes video. Let me know what you want to see more of below, and make sure you're following Keep a Breast on Instagram. I hope my boobs get to go to one of you. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think that I want it. It's all I really need. You say that you want it.